I've grown up on films like Tamasha, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, Highway, Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, and one thing all these movies have in common is that the main character finds out who they really are on a journey, a trip. What fascinated me the most was how different the characters became, what the place made of them as compared to who they were in the world outside. As if the place itself carried some magic that awakened a version of them that had always been there. And I found out that that place for me was Hampi. A place full of nature, giant boulders balanced on top of one another, beautiful rivers, rocky hills stretching into the horizon, and somewhere between them all, a lost kingdom. I visited last year with my family, and I don't know what it was about this place that drew me in so deeply. Maybe it was the stone temples, maybe it was watching the sunset over what was once a magnificent empire. Maybe it was how full of life this little town felt. But whatever it was, I left something behind here. A little piece of my heart that I forgot to take back with me. So this year, I insisted on going again. And I'm very glad I did, because I found out that there are some places in this world that are so beautiful, so peaceful, so timeless, that they make you pause and notice the movement of water, the flight of birds, the rustling of leaves, the echo of wind, tiny pieces of art carved into stone, and stories, countless stories. I woke up before sunrise almost every morning, walked more in a day than I probably had in the past month. And somehow it made me feel very alive, a different kind of alive. Because for me, being alive usually means being passionate, working on something, staying busy, constantly moving towards the next thing. But this was different. It made me pause, reflect, breathe, and appreciate just how beautiful everything around me was. And no, I did not have a movie moment where a stranger came and told me who I was meant to be, but I did sit on top of a hill, staring at the mountains, as if they might speak to me. I felt that excitement of hearing people speak a language I don't understand. I felt alive in a culture that felt so much like home, yet somehow so distant at the same time. I couldn't help but wonder if these ruins, these walls, these broken structures still look this beautiful after hundreds of years. What must this kingdom have looked like when it was alive? When the markets were full, when the temples were new, when the people who built all of this were still here to see it. I think that'll still take a few more trips to figure out. But maybe that's the point. And finally, I think there are very few places that can make you tear up after you've only spent a couple of days there. Like Naina found hers in Manali, like Ved found his in Corsica, like Arjun found his in Spain. I hope one day you get to travel to a place so beautiful, so unforgettable, that a part of you stays behind when you leave. For me, that place was Hampi. I hope one day each one of you finds where your Hampi is.